Wow, that's actually wild. Hope you didn't get that. Good one.
Hey, well, I wanted to give you the opportunity to introduce yourself, but you're just kind of echoing
Well,
in the background.
well, I mean,
What's up, my man? How you doing tonight?
you threw a curveball at me. What do you expect I was gonna do? Just sit there with no script?
That's what this show's all about. Have at it. We have no scripts. We have no topics. It, the topics are any topics other than religion.
Well, you
Politics.
put me in the front line. I'm like, we want me to say? I can't
Yeah.
really.
Oh, Alec, remember the last time we had you on, man? You were giving us a grand tour of Bucky's. I thought, man, this guy has like he's a frontline guy. Man, just just be the guy, man. Just speak out, like I
Well, I
put
mean,
you at the
there's
head of the
no,
table. I put you at the
there's
head of the
nothing,
table.
there's nothing going on in the area. So, oh my gosh, I told you I can't show anybody anything in here until it's all done.
No, okay. Well, you're talking about your new place, by the way. How's your new place so far?
Oh, it's going. I can't really complain much. I'm just patiently waiting for other stuff to get here. But other than that, it's very humbling.
Yes. Yeah.
Makes you appreciate TV stands that I do not currently have right now.
Ah, gotcha. So, what do? Just hold on to the TV while you're watching it? Like,
No, the TV's just sitting on stands on the floor.
okay, okay. Well, hey, at least tomorrow you get to watch USC against Oregon. That should be a good game.
Hopefully, Lord willing. I don't want this Oregon curse to happen this year.
No, of course not.
Happens every year, and I want this year to be the one that they stop that shit.
Well, I think you're beating USC. I really do. It's going to be high scoring, but I still think Oregon. I'll say they win by 10.
Because originally, like my thought process, I thought like we had to win this game to secure our spot. No, I looked at the standings. There's like two factors. We need USC to lose tomorrow and Arizona to lose at least one game before the season ends.
Okay, yeah. So that way it could be you and Washington in the uh,
Yeah.
title game. Yeah, the
If
rematch.
not, if that doesn't happen, then we have to win out or at least win the next two games.
Uh, Besides Oregon State, who's your other team you got to face?
Give me a
Yeah.
second. I was looking at
Okay.
earlier today. Let me
Ladies
pull
and
it up real
gentlemen, while
quick.
Alex looks at the schedule, welcome to Have at It, by the way. Went off script for a second. This is our 40th
Arizona
episode.
State.
Oh, Arizona. Oh, you should win that game. This is our 40th episode. Can you believe it? 40 episodes in. Can't believe it. So yeah, it's been a while. It's been 2 weeks, but we're here tonight. Right now, we're talking Oregon football for you college football fans out there. Tomorrow's a big game as well for Florida State. We got Miami. Speaking of Oregon, their former head coach, Mr. Mario Cristobal, leading the
Fuck that
Hurricane.
douchebag.
That's right, especially tomorrow because Florida State's going to whip that ass.
As he should. He's a bland coach.
With a bland haircut, too, by the way.
Everybody hyped up the hire in Miami so much, but Oregon fans were happy when he left. I was like, good riddance, have him. Dude sucks.
Well, you got Dan Lanning now. Much better coach, in my opinion.
I mean,
But yeah.
I mean, it all depends on for how long. Usually head coaches like that down the road seem to get bigger opportunities at different schools. So we'll see.
Mm.
I definitely missed the Mark Helfrich years.
Oh yeah. Well, wasn't he the guy that led you to your last? Well, when you went to the title game, the
Yeah, that
last
was the
time.
last one.
That was the last one. Okay. Yeah. So, oh man, hey, listen, Lanning's done a very good job. I mean, it's going to be tough now going to the Big Ten next year. So, um, yeah, it's going to be. He's done a good job so far. I got to say, like, he's got that team almost college football playoff bound. They still have a chance, Alec, and they
I
got to win.
mean,
They got to win out and then win the Pac-12
yeah.
tournament to get in. And it's possible. It's certainly possible.
I mean, the more I think about it, like the move to Big Ten, it could be a good thing for us because obviously, like when it comes to like the college football playoffs, the teams you usually see there is Big Ten teams and SEC teams. It's like that
Mhm,
exposure with Big Ten teams would kind of
mhm.
like uplift them and like to like raise the competition up higher.
Right.
Not saying we're gonna like be great in the Big Ten, like because I honestly don't see how we match up against those teams because that hasn't happened yet.
Mhm.
But I can see it being one of those things where it's like that builds the momentum that they need.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be great though if you guys won the Pac-12 in its final year, heading into next
Well,
year? I mean, talk
that's
about
all I want, honestly. I just want us to win the Pac-12 championship. Anything past that, I don't give a fuck about. Respectfully, I
okay.
just want us to win the last Pac-12 championship. Washington, you had your chance. I hope Washington fans watch their team crumble at the end of the year because I don't care what everybody says. We should have won that game.
Yeah.
Coaching, but we made it. But it was mostly the last game was due to coaching mistakes, starting slow,
Mhm.
and hopefully they turn that around. Hopefully we get a repeat of 2014.
Yeah, I mean it's and you guys got a shot, no doubt about it. I mean, that was your only loss was to Washington, but on the final second, you missed the field goal, but you guys played Washington probably the toughest out of anybody this year. So I definitely think you guys are headed in the right direction. You're certainly a favorite tomorrow, as well as against Arizona State. You're going to wipe the floor with them and play Oregon State in the Civil War. And where's that
The
at this year?
last
Is that State or
it
Oregon this
should
year?
be in well, it's in Austin.
It's been Oregon and Eugene. Okay,
Yeah,
okay, yeah. After take care of business there, then yeah, you're in the title game most likely with Washington again. So the rematch. It's here in Vegas too. So yep. And Bo Nix, and this could be the Heisman too. Deciding the Heisman Trophy, Bo Nix and Michael Penix Jr. So yeah, I'm excited. I want that rematch too. You guys put on a great game the last time, so I would love to see you two have a rematch. And I would take Oregon. To be honest with you, Alec, because I think they're one of the best defensive teams in the Pac-12. How ironic, as I say that defense in Pac-12. So
yeah. The conference of no defense.
right, where you guys actually do play pretty solid defense. So, yeah, and then tomorrow we got some games tomorrow, Alec. Michigan and Penn State. No Jim Harbaugh, by the way. He's serving the first of his 3-game suspension. Although he can still coach during the week during practices, but he just cannot be on the sidelines. So that'll be interesting to see how that turns out. I still think Michigan's going to win. Um, so I'm not worried about that, but what are your thoughts on that, man? Mr. Harbaugh got 3 games. He cannot be on the sidelines for the rest of the year.
I mean, honestly, like I've been like the past like month, I've been like disconnected from like. I mean, obviously I watch my teams, but like the like news wise, I've been so disconnected from it. I honestly don't know like the whole situation on how everything transpired in that situation. But I mean, it could be worse. They could have like their bold chances removed from them. They could have got pulled from the playing the CFP. I mean, could have been way worse. But
Yeah.
they managed
Well,
without him before. So
yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm not. I wouldn't be too worried if I'm an Alex Loosemore. Shout out to him, by the way, Michigan fan. Florida State big game tomorrow. Miami. It's the rivalry game. It should be interesting. It's in Tallahassee, so we should win. Miami's okay, but They're not at our level talent wise, and I think we should win that game. But I think it'll be closer than people think. I'm going to go Florida State 31, Miami 20. That's my prediction. And speaking of games, Scott Taylor, first, thank you for tuning in, Scott. Missouri and Tennessee tomorrow. That is at Missouri, and I got Missouri winning that game. Mr. Schomburg, I think they will beat Tennessee. They almost beat Georgia last week. So, what do you think?
Yeah, definitely. Like in my opinion, Tennessee's a fake ranked team.
Mm-hmm.
Quarterback is dog water, so I definitely
Yeah,
see Missouri winning that.
yeah.
Should have won last week, but I
Mm-hmm.
mean, we expect when everybody and their mother will back Georgia forever and keep them in the college football playoff race. Because God forbid they lose, the whole college football world will freaking lose their mind.
Well, tomorrow, Old Miss has a shot to knock off Georgia. That should
Oh,
be an
that's gonna be
interesting.
it's gonna be a blowout. I say Georgia 45, Ole Miss 21.
Wow, really? You think they're
Yeah,
gonna?
just give Georgia the natty at this point. I'm like, it's all said and done. Like they're just they got a Mickey Mouse run to go to the CFB like they always do.
I don't know, man. I think Georgia might win, but I don't think they're not going to blow out Ole Miss. I think this is going to be a very interesting game. High scoring. I'm looking at a 35 to 31 type of game.
Well, I mean, if you've noticed on Sean's show on Saturday, everything I say bad about Georgia, usually the opposite. So I'm hoping, like, if I
Oh,
talk
I
good
see.
about them,
The
maybe it reverses the.
reverse psychology. Gotcha. Yes. Yes. No.
But
Hey.
the 2024 national champions, Georgia Bulldogs. There you go. Everybody's happy in the world. Three-peat champions. Everybody, woo yay woo.
Well,
Snooze.
let me tell you, it's going to be Florida State. It's going to be
I
Florida
mean,
State. No, I don't know. We'll see. We got to win out and win the ACC title game, and then we can get in. But it should be interesting, man. We got some games tomorrow. Here's one I like: Oklahoma State and UCF. The Oklahoma State won the Bedlam game last week against Oklahoma, and
the Dylan Gabriel revenge game.
yes, they got to. No. He's at Oklahoma. This is Oklahoma State, dude.
Oh, I mean,
Um, but
I'll say
I
like the
think,
UCF. Oh, never mind. They already played. Never mind.
yeah, and they almost won. They almost beat Oklahoma. So I think UCF might pull this off tomorrow against
Oh wait,
Oklahoma
that
State.
this is a revenge game because Dylan Gabriel used to play for UCF.
Right, but he's played for Oklahoma Sooners. This is Oklahoma State, the
Also,
Cowboys.
that's about like this week's game.
Right, yeah. And Oklahoma State, I think they're coming off a big high over beating Oklahoma. They might get caught. And I think UCF might win this game.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm fucking slow. Like they said, Oklahoma UCF.
Well, I apologize. Oklahoma
My
State.
bad. I was like, wait a second. I was like, I
Yeah.
guess where that game already happened. I was like, no,
Yeah.
I'm probably just tripping.
No, it's okay. But yeah, that could be one of my. I'm thinking that's one of my upset picks there. And I think Rutgers might beat Iowa tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon. Another upset pick of
That
mine.
that
So
division is the battle of mid. Holy
yes,
fuck.
mid.
Jesus, the Big Ten, like you have like the good side of the Big Ten, and then you have the who are
The
these
bad
teams
side.
division. It's like the
The
freaking
shit.
yeah, the
Oh,
YMCA division.
yeah, the shit division. Right. Exactly. Yeah. Speaking of mid, how about our Lakers, man? What the hell's going on right now, dude? We're 3-5.
Hon- Honestly, the way
Stink.
I've been trying to tell myself, it's a
Mm-hmm.
new team. Like you lose Lonnie Walker, you lose
Yeah.
players to injury, and it's just like we've added so many pieces, and it's like having to like find out where everybody's strengths at in a certain amount of time. It's gonna take time. Like I'm not gonna say like it's gonna be like they'll probably sneak into the playoffs, but it's like they have to get people rolling. Like that game against Houston is just like yeah, AD was out, but it's like
come on,
other players got to step up.
you can beat the Rockets even without AD. Come on now.
Like where's Gabe? Like Gabe Vincent's been missing since the postseason of last year.
Right? Yeah. I think he's only hit 1 or 2 threes so far this year, and that's his specialty. And by the way, I'm not saying the Rockets are horrible.
Yeah, they're definitely up and coming.
Yeah, Van Fleet's a good. They got him in free agency, but come on, man, we should beat the Rockets. Come on. We lost to the Magic. We lost to Miami. We lost to the 3-game losing streak. Yeah.
Like in my honest opinion, I told my friend about this. I was like, I'm not gonna hit the panic button yet until at least like mid-season. Because whenever Lakers like add like all of these free agents, they don't seem to click until mid-season. I think does it suck? Yeah, because usually you have a whole off season to like work on that.
Right.
But I mean,
come on. I mean, we should be better than 3 and 5, and then we play the Suns tonight. That's going on right now, actually.
Yeah, I'm watching that. It's like the Suns just got the lead after Lakers were up by like 7.
Scott Taylor says, "Why is the only 2 guys that don't have anyone to answer to are the only ones on this show?" Well, it's called being single, Scott. We sacrificed our love lives to entertain you tonight, so you're welcome.
But I mean, the other thing I've noticed with AD, like I know in the off season they wanted him to change like his playing habits to avoid injury.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, have you seen him in the paint? Like when he's trying to play defense, he just stands there and like tries to put his hands in, like he just. I mean, I get it, like trying to avoid injury.
Yeah,
but like at least like do it, like have an effort.
But he doesn't he doesn't like to play in the paint though, Alec. He likes to step out. He's too soft. He doesn't want to get beat up in the paint. This is where he should be dominant. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like I don't know why they keep putting him in that spot if it's gonna be like the same result.
Right.
But I'm not gonna do the panic button yet. I told myself I was like, it's brand new, but like it's like damn near like a bunch of new pieces. So it's like it's all about like, especially when you have LeBron on the team, stat padding every night, right? Wanting to get like all these accomplishments and stuff like that. It definitely it definitely ruined some stuff, but I mean, I give it to like mid-season before I say anything. Right now, I'm just hopefully they get it going somehow, some way.
Yep.
But
speaking of mid-season, should we panic on our Bucks?
2024 draft, we ready?
Already, okay. 3 and 5.
This season's just straight done. Like, there's no way to sugarcoat it. This season's done. A loss. Bon voyage.
Will Levis. We're gonna make another rookie quarterback look good this weekend.
Yeah, you're about to see Will Levis fucking turn back time and fucking throw for like 400 yards. And then you're gonna see Todd Bowles. They're gonna put the camera on Todd Bowles. All he has is a straight face, just sit there with his hands in his fucking pants, looking like a dumbass.
Well, we had a good week of practice. I don't know why it didn't translate to the game on Sunday, but yeah, I don't understand it. Hopefully, we get our act together and we play better this week. Yeah, he is a boring guy. I like Todd Bowles as a person, but he's not getting it done, and you're just seeing what you pretty much saw when he was the coach of the Jets. He's not a head coach. He's a great defensive coordinator, but it's just not.
I really hope, I'll probably not get my wish on this one. I really hope they fire him at the end of the year. I really, sincerely hope they fire him. Will it happen? Probably not.
Well, I think if they really if they really go downhill. I mean, we're talking. Let's say if he doesn't win more than 5 games, they'll fire him. They'll fire him and then rebuild it. But if he somehow wins the division, which it's still a possibility. I mean, it's not a very good division, so you know he'll probably stick around another year. But let's see. Jeff Fisher needs a job, Alec. Yeah.
Yeah, well, Jeff Fisher can fucking stay unemployed. I don't give a fuck about him.
Well, there you go. So that's a no for Alec. If we bring in Jeff Fisher, no, they're not going to bring in Jeff Fisher. Come on, he's way past.
Fucking get kicked in the nuts and have him as my fucking coach.
We're not having that 7-9 bullshit. So, oh man,
it's like I don't know. Like, I feel like they'll definitely go with a rookie. They'll look for a quarterback in the draft. I don't see Baker coming back next year.
Yeah, it could be because again, he's going to want to start. So, and he doesn't want to be a stopgap. But really, Baker's really just a stopgap anyway. And he's not played bad. He's played pretty good. It's just that we can never be consistent. When our defense does well, our offense doesn't do well. But when our offense does well, our defense doesn't do well. So,
yeah, that game on Sunday still haunts me.
Yeah, me too. That was horrible.
Like what, like 46 seconds left, and
yeah,
I don't get the point of playing zone that many times in the last drive, leaving all that open space. It just makes no sense. Like, I get it. You're trying to like leave them space so they can like pass through the middle, so they can stop. They can stop him and let the clock tick. But that only works so many times. Like, you gotta play man.
Well, not only that, Alec, but the safeties are supposed to be the last line of defense. Where were the safeties at on that play, on that little route in the middle of the field to the end zone? That's the thing. So they were either out of place or they blew assignment or something. But yeah, it was terrible. That game was still pisses me off. But I thought the Falcons' loss was bad, but this one was, especially when the Texans had multiple players out with injuries, and then they had their secondary injured. Both guys went out, like MJ Stewart, the former Buck, went out. So it was just one of those games where it's like, God damn it, And Scott Taylor says, how do you think Carson Wentz will do with the Rams? I mean, is Stafford out for the year, Scott? I know he still has that thumb injury, but I don't know. It'll be like Baker Mayfield last year when he was with the Rams. They play a few good games, but they're not going to make the playoffs. I mean, I think they've dug themselves a big hole. I think they're like 3-6 now or something like that. So, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, honestly, it's like, fuck. I'm trying to think of it. I was like even with that game, when the Bucks scored, my friend's like, "Oh, you should be happy, y'all. Like, y'all have the lead." I was like, "Don't say anything yet.
Right.
We still have this defense been doing this shit all fucking day." I was like, "That's too much time on the clock for the way our defense has been playing." He's like, "I doubt that's gonna happen. I doubt you guys lose." Lo and behold, I was like, "I told you, death, taxes, and Bucks breaking hearts."
Yeah, I know. Just like us, we break hearts. Scott Taylor says he has to sit out 2 games. Would that be Wentz or Stafford? I'm assuming you mean Stafford, but the Rams do have a bye week this week, so he'll have some extra time to rest. The NFL games. I mean, what games you looking forward to this week besides our Bucks game, Alec?
Oof.
Niners Jaguars is a good game. It's right by your house, dude, or your apartment.
Yeah, I was gonna go to the game, but the struggles of putting responsibilities first.
Oh, there you go.
Gotta fucking get everything situated here. But
Yeah, should be a good
definitely,
game.
definitely would. I mean, I haven't really looked
Yeah,
at the NFL games at all. Like I said, like I've like if my team's playing, I'd focus on it. But like overall, like the whole like board, I haven't really been looking at it, which is weird. Like this, like my whole league, like I was like I disconnected from sports. Was it? I mean, if it was on TV, I'd watch it. Like this is the most like I haven't really cared about sports. It's actually weird. So
okay.
I've been so busy going back and forth between different areas. So I was like,
Yeah,
it was like the last thing on my mind.
no, it's all good,
I was,
man. It's all good. Yeah,
it's sad. I watched more WWE than freaking sports. It's weird.
yeah, we got War Games in a couple weeks. Survivor Series. That's going to be fun. Our good friend Nick Rosario is going to be going up there to Chicago. That should be a good show, man. I cannot wait. They
I
had
heard there's
Crown
a
Jewel.
special CM Punk appearance.
Ooh, will it
I
be?
thought that's the rumor going around right now because it's in Chicago.
Right. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. That will
But like,
be a very interesting show, man.
I mean, after tonight's show, that shit threw me through a loop.
Oh, I didn't see it. How was it though?
It was good. They had like their I mean they had like, their like Rey Mysterio and oh, what's his name? The one that fought him for the the US title before Logan Paul, or
Uh,
forgot his name. He's part of the LWO.
oh, Escobar.
Yeah, like I guess like after the match, or so it was like some match they had, but then like he walked into the ring and I guess I walked out when it happened, so I don't know exactly what happened before that. But the next thing you know, I see like him grabbing Ray and like trying to like help him up, but then Ray like hits him and then
Oh,
walks to the ring and tries to apologize to him, say that he's like, oh, was this? It was the heat of the moment,
mhm.
and then Escobar hits him, puts his leg into the steel steps, and then kicks it. Bamir breaks it, hurts breaks his leg. I think I'm not sure. And
Wow.
then like I basically all of LWO basically turned on him. Like they came out to help Ray and
Mhm.
tell Escobar to leave.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that's gonna escalate. And
Ah,
like the main
okay.
event was I think it was like Bianca Belair, Charlotte, and Asuka versus
Damage
um
control. Let me guess. Damage control.
Bailey. Yeah, it was Bailey, the Bailey, Asuka, Bailey,
EO and
Io Sky, and
Corey Sane. Corey,
Io's friend,
Corey Sane. Yeah.
perhaps. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then end up being Asuka backstabbing Bianca Belair and Charlotte, and
Oh.
then teaming up with Damage Control and beating them up.
Okay. That's
So
interesting.
I'm not sure how that storyline's gonna go.
Well, yeah, they're gonna do like a Japanese women's kind of group. Yeah, I can see it already. And then they'll probably kick Bailey out of the group eventually, so they can form
Yeah,
this group. Yeah.
I think they're gonna kick Bailey and Dakota Kai out.
Okay. I like it. It's a little different. Um, Damage control. It's been up and down, so it's probably good that they do the. So yeah, I can dig that. Anything else? Was LA Knight there tonight or
Yeah, he fought Grayson Waller.
okay?
Basically, like, well, LA Knight was basically saying that he's not done with the bloodline yet. He said he would have won if it wasn't in the hands of Jey Uso or
Hmm.
Jimmy Uso.
Yeah.
And then I guess like that they fought, and then LA Knight won. And let me see what the other match was. I mean, the other match was like kind of irrelevant. And I guess like Kevin Owens was like he was like the one of the announcers because he couldn't really, like he had to like stay ringside. And I
Oh,
guess the fight happened like later on the show. Austin Theory helps out his butt buddy, freaking
Grayson Waller.
Grayson Waller, and goes to approaches Kevin Owens, pours water on, but apparently Kevin Owens can't like lay hands on him or else he gets suspended. But like Grayson Waller pours water on him, and Kevin Owens he's like, well, I'll be right back. I'm about to go get time to go get suspended, and then runs to go hit like fight both of them.
Huh.
So
It's interesting. I'll watch the highlights. Kevin Owens was a special
show.
announcer tonight.
Huh?
He was a special announcer tonight.
No, he was like the one of the what's it called?
Oh,
Like
broadcast.
Michael Cole.
Right.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, he was
You know what?
like that
They
for
were
the show.
they were mentioning that when I was reading the dirt sheets today. Corey Graves, Carmella had a baby, so Corey took time off. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, they brought Kevin Owens on.
Yeah, because his
Got it.
because what's her name had their son already.
Paternity leave. Yeah. So okay, no, that makes sense. All right. Yeah. So okay, I'll check out the highlights. Should be that sounds like an interesting show. Probably sounds better than Raw, right? I mean,
Well, I didn't get to see Raw this week. I don't know what happened.
okay, yeah, I caught bits and pieces of it with Seth Rollins and Sami Zayn had a main event for the world title, and then Seth won the match, and then after that, Judgment Day came out, and then that's when Cody and who else was it? Jey Uso came out. That's when they announced the War Games. So that'll be Judgment Day against Cody, Seth, Sammy, and Seth, and Jey Uso. So yeah, it should be an interesting War Games. Yeah. So I don't know. Anything else you want to talk about, Alec? Or
I mean, I can't really think of anything right at the moment.
all right. Well, let's got another comment from Mr. Thaler here. He says Chiefs logo, Rams logo, Dolphins logo, Eagles logo. Those teams do have the bye week this week, so I'm failing to connect where the logo is coming from. But
Yeah, I don't know what that one is.
yeah,
But
oh
yeah,
yes,
I'm just
including
thanks
Scott.
for your service.
Yep,
Oh,
thank you for your service, Mr. Schomber. As you know, it is Veterans Day tomorrow, actually this weekend. To all the men and women out there, including Alex Schomber, thank you for your service every day. Appreciate that. And yeah, are you gonna,
free
you gonna
food
hit,
day.
you gonna hit? Yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna hit the spots tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing it tomorrow.
Nice, nice.
But I can't really think of anything to talk about because yesterday I should know, like sports wise, I have like it's like brain dead at this point.
Yeah, yeah. No, hey, that's okay. You've been a busy man, so I understand, man. Yeah. Did you give your picks out last night on
Or I
our?
was gone. I had to leave. Like I thought I had time to come back and like the show would still be on. Nope.
Nope. Okay. Yeah, we kind of cut it out a little early, so yeah, but it was an interesting show. Um, Boring ass game last night. The Bears beat the Panthers. But it was boring. So
Does Alec wears Bucks gear in Jacksonville?
good question.
Yeah, Scott. I just walk around and just hide my stuff. No, I have like 3 stickers on my car. You think I'm scared of that shit?
Alec ain't scared of shit. All right.
I already wore my Bucks hoodie the other day, and people over here give me the weird looks. They're like, "You're in Jacksonville." I was like, "No, I'm in Florida. It's a different
That's
story."
Florida. You in Florida?
I definitely enjoyed my trips to Publix, so
Oh yes, that's right. You said you got a Publix like right next to your place, man.
yeah, it's like literally like walking distance. It's like 4 minutes away. Like honestly, in general, like the area I chose,
Yeah.
like where I stay at, is actually like pretty good. Like I have like this one outlet. What's that? It's like a. It gives me like I don't know how to explain it. It's it's like a huge area. It has like an outlet and have like different like restaurants, stores, and everything. It's like
Hmm.
8 minutes from me,
Okay. Okay.
so it's not that bad of an area. And then like I have like there was like storefronts in front of the apartment complex. They have the
Mm.
Publix next door, and then like 5 minutes or 6 minutes away from here is it's probably the most cleanest and most biggest Walmart I've ever seen in my life.
Oh wow. It must be a new Walmart.
Yeah, it has to be. And then like I told you yesterday, they have a Whataburger like right there.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Nice, dude. You're set up, dude. You got well, yeah, but see, you don't eat fast food anymore. You've been a good
Yeah,
boy.
I've been
Claim.
eating a lot of vegetables. Like I eat like at least like a bowl of carrots a day.
Oh, there you go. There you go, man.
But like
Carrots are good.
when my friends put me onto this thing where it's like this veggie dip that you use.
Mhm.
It's like it makes eating the vegetables easier. But like the dip itself is alright. It's like a veggie dip, but it tastes like ranch, but it's not.
Mm.
But also has like vegetables in it, like bits and pieces in there.
Yeah.
Like
Scott, I get in a fight every day in St. Louis wearing my LA Rams gear. Oh
yeah, because
wow.
you gotta be a chief head.
Yeah, you gotta wear the red and yellow, dude. Not the blue and gold. But no. That's cool, man. That's cool that you're getting on the diet, man. That's good. Good stuff, dude.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Like the air, like even when I was on leave,
Mhm.
I think I was in my home city for all of like maybe like one day. I couldn't take it anymore. Like my home city's been so overpopulated, and it's just like so congested. And then I go over here, and it's just like easy living. It's
Yeah.
not as packed. Even though they say Jacksonville's like the most like packed like one of like the top 10 like most packed cities.
Mhm.
I was like I haven't seen it. Like Orlando and everything is more congested than over here is.
Do you?
Does Alex still drink beer? No, I don't drink beer. It's too much calories that'll cause me to gain weight.
Oh, come on. You gotta have one per night.
No, the last time I drank beer was maybe like 2 weeks ago, and I got fucking shit faced.
Oh, okay.
Cause it was
So
like
it's not real. You get more drunk. Is it just you get more drunk than anything else, or
no, I was about like 16 beers in.
oh, well, that's
Cause
normal.
like there's this place in Sarasota called Oakenstone.
Hmm.
Like basically like you order your food, then you get a wristband, and then like you tap whichever beer you want, like on like the little scanner, and then you pour the beer into the cup. Like they have like different beers and stuff like that along the wall.
Oh, it's
So
interesting.
it's like $55. But I think like you can like constantly like refill it.
Oh, so you get free refills then. Nice.
Yeah, like you
Nice.
like they give you like a certain limit, so they will make sure like to make sure like you're not like getting intoxicated.
Right.
And then
Yeah.
then when you get another one, they gotta see if you're good to go for another set.
Hmm.
But like when after like the first one, like they saw my face, they're like, "Are you sure?" I was like, "Dude, I'm getting an Uber back. I promise you, I ain't driving." Like, all right,
Good
and
stuff,
I
man.
went for round two.
So did they? Okay, not if, but when did they carry you to the car? I mean, it had to take at least a couple people, right, to
Oh, I
carry
didn't
you.
get carried at all, surprisingly.
Oh, okay, okay. So you're able to stumble on your own then, right?
Yeah, I can't confirm or deny. One time I was on leave, I drove home perfectly fine off of that shit, but I could confirm or deny that I did.
You bad
It,
boy.
it,
You
it was a
bad.
5 minute drive. It's like literally down the street. I was like,
Okay.
there's like no cars. So I was like, in my head, I was like, no, I can do it. I think I can do it.
But what if you hit a dead cat? You know, like
No, I think every time like I'm drunk, I'm more like it's crazy. Like most people like aren't alert and they're like they don't give a like more out of it. You know,
Yeah.
like while I'm behind the wheel, like that's where I'm like, fuck. I'm definitely behind the wheel. Definitely have alcohol in my system. Is it right? I mean, I mean, granted, if it was like a 15-minute, 20-minute drive, I'll be like, no, I'm not doing that. But if it's like down the street, I'm like, okay, I can manage down the street like a 5-minute
Oh,
drive.
yeah. I mean, you're only gonna hit a few garbage cans. No big
I
deal.
don't think after 16 beers you're not legal anymore. I don't know what he means by that.
Well, I mean, the blood
Well, I mean,
alcohol.
I didn't drive after 16 beers. I was like when I was the time that I did, I was like probably like 4 drinks in. But I didn't drive immediately. I was still staying in the area because it was like it's like this place that has like an arcade in a way, like it's like a Dave and Buster's in a way.
Yeah.
So like I was there for at least I drank everything first, and I was there for a good like 4 hours. So it's like after that,
Have at it warning. Do not try anything Alex does. Well, no, Scott, actually, this is have at it. You can do whatever you want. We encourage Alec,
it's called Scott. I'm living my life. I don't give a fuck what anybody. I don't have anybody telling me what and what not to do.
yep. You gotta just live your life, dude. I'm telling you right now.
If shit happens, shit happens. But I know for a fact I always am cautious. And plus, it was 4 hours, so I was like, I should at least be a little bit sober by now. I was like, it can't be that bad. I was like, it's down the street.
Yeah. Are you sober now? Or
Yeah, I'm sober now. I haven't drank since like that down to that beer wall.
okay.
I try to limit my alcohol month.
Ah, good.
Ever since I did like my weigh in, I was like 205. I was like,
Mhm.
yeah, I think I need to stick to the consistency.
Good
Like
job.
eat a salad a day, drink more
Mhm.
water a day.
Oh yeah, you got to, dude. That's the key. Drink water. Anybody out there? I mean, drinking water that cleans out your system. It's always good for you, man. Don't be afraid to drink a couple bottles of water a day, man. You know, I don't know why more people don't drink water. Man. It's nature's fruit juice.
Yeah, I think like by whole leave, I was drinking water more than anything. Like even when I was drinking that, I was at the beer thing.
Yeah.
I was like, I need water. She's like, are you done drinking? I was like, no, I just need a water in between. I at least need to be some kind of hydrated.
Scott right there says 1 gallon of water per day. Yeah, you also don't want to drink too much water either. Depending on your your weight and everything, because you do get water weight. So yeah, but just for me, I probably drink about at least 4 bottles of water a day. So
Yeah,
and then I could
ever since I followed my friends like losing weight thing,
yeah.
it's actually been working for me. Like
Oh, that's good.
eating because like she taught me that if you eat like steamed vegetables, it's not the same as eating it raw. Because
Mm.
if you eat steamed vegetables, you're not really eating your vegetables in a way. Like if you eat
Not
like
getting the
raw baby
minerals.
carrots or raw broccoli, it's different. You actually get the
Right.
full actual nutrition your body's supposed to have.
Well, yeah, because you don't get the full. When you eat steamed vegetables, it cooks out the minerals your body
Yeah,
needs. So yeah, no, that's true. That is true, man. Like I'll eat raw spinach, dude.
I've never had that. I've only eaten raw broccoli, carrots, celery. There was it was like I forgot what it was called. It's a different vegetables. I think it's like peas, split peas thing.
Oh,
I
okay.
felt it was like raw split peas. I was like I just couldn't eat that. But
Speaking of pee, I take so many pills that make me pee out and retain water, peeing 25 times a day.
I think
Yeah,
you
but
need to get that shit checked out, man.
well, no, I mean Scott, I believe he's diabetic, so he has to take his medication and stuff. So the medication will affect you a little bit, but
Let me see if I
yeah.
can show you the vegetable thing. It's like this dip. It's
Okay.
hard to find nowadays.
Did you get a
Let me see if
Publix?
I can. I mean, you can find it at Publix, but I'm not sure if it's like by area. It's called this Marzetti.
Marzetti. Oh, okay. Yeah, it looks like I've seen that before. I think at either a Sprouts or a Taylor or Trader Joe's, they might carry that
Yeah,
one.
it's
Oh, that's good stuff.
definitely helpful. It makes eating the vegetables easier.
Oh, there you go, dude.
I've
Man.
been eating like salad, like I think my entire leave I was eating salad with like avocado and
Mm,
peppers and stuff like that, or green peppers.
man.
So like in general, I was like, I was like, I have to lose weight. Like everybody's like, oh, you're not that, like you're not fat. I'm like, I was like, yeah, like the outside you can't tell, but I was like, the actual weight itself, I should be weighing no 2 fucking 21.
Mm, yep.
Now I weigh 205. I was like, I'm surprised. I mean, most of the weight was due to when I got my injury. I couldn't really go to the gym at all. All I could do was like
Right.
either order food or
Right.
order takeout all the time. So it's like it started like adding up over time. But then when I
Yeah.
was able to start walking more, it
Yeah.
started to add up over time and like lower the weight.
So can you are you officially 100% from your injury, or you still gotta be
Oh, I'm
careful?
I've been given the green light since right now it's October November. I've been given the green light since like February March.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. It's been a while
Actually,
then.
no, not. I think it was no. I think it was like June. June it was. 'Cause it was like right
June.
around like playoff basketball.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I keep for- I gain weight just looking at Ben's food posts.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
he definitely does uh, daily diner visits on the weekend.
Yeah. No, I posted one the other day. It had like a it had like a ravioli, pepperoni, and she's like a little wrap or something. Looks pretty good. I haven't tried it though, Scott. I mentioned in my post earlier I did not haven't tried it yet, but it looks very interesting, and I'm sure that's not going to be friendly to Mister Chambers his diet. But
Plus, like my eating habits is like I've been stuck on this plan where it's like I don't eat anything until I mean I only eat from 1 to 9 p.m. Like I mean obviously I don't eat like nonstop from the time frame, but like that's like my time to eat. But like the morning I don't eat breakfast. I don't eat anything for like lunch until like 1.
that's interesting. A lot of people don't like to eat breakfast. I wonder why that is. I mean,
I
is it
mean
just
it's like everybody
don't you?
says to like eat like 3 meals a day,
Yeah,
but it's like in like reality, the more you think about it, like the food you ate for dinner, like unless you like sit for like unless you don't fall asleep for like 3 hours, the
mhm,
food won't digest. So like say you eat something for dinner and you go to sleep maybe like an hour later, it won't digest while you're asleep. Like
right.
the food stops digesting while you're asleep. So that, like if you eat, they tend to say wait 3 hours after you eat just so it could digest. But some food takes longer than others. So if you're now waking up in the morning and then eating breakfast on top of that, now that food has to digest, and they're eating lunch, and it's like that time frame over time doesn't add up. So like when I wake up, like I don't eat anything. Like I'll drink water and stuff like that, or juice, something like that. But in general,
Right.
like I don't really eat anything in the morning. Like I stopped eating breakfast a long time ago.
Okay. Okay. Well, no, I just find that surprising that not just you, but a lot of people don't eat breakfast, and I just always wanted to figure out why. People are different. Every person's different, but yeah, and also take your vitamins, dude. Out there, everybody out there, take your vitamins, multivitamins. It's the way to go. Wait,
Yeah, like
Scott,
that
have
whole because like
you
my
tried?
friend that put me onto that whole eating habit plan. I think
Yeah.
it was like a month. Like he tried it for a month. He started off at like 260. Now he's at like
Mm,
198.
wow. Wow, good for
because
him.
like it was like if you like coordinate like with like because like everybody says like, oh, go to the gym, you're gonna lose weight if you go to the gym, but the main key to losing weight is changing the eating habits, and if you change the eating habits on top of the active what like works like active schedule, it
Yeah,
balances out and it clears out the system.
right. Well, they have a saying, Alec. You don't outwork your diet. You don't outwork out your diet. You got to do both. So yeah, no, it's good points. Good points. Have you tried Golo?
Golo, no.
No. Okay. I haven't either.
I don't know
So
what is that the other word for YOLO?
yeah, give us what that means, Mr. Taylor, if you're still out there. What is, or I can Google it real quick.
I don't know what Golo is. It's probably like a weight
Oh, it's
loss
a diet.
plan.
Yeah, it's a diet. Um,
No, people tell me to try keto. Keto is a fake diet.
mhm.
Like I mean, it probably works for some people, but after a
Yeah.
certain time, like of course, when everybody's young, they're gonna have a fast metabolism. But like the
Oh,
keto is only good for like people that have a fast metabolism.
right.
It's a
It's a pill.
pill. No, I don't think I've tried that. I don't like to take I don't like to take pills for weight loss.
Apple cider vinegar. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's pretty.
I don't like to take any pills for weight loss. I've
No,
been
no.
told like taking like because some people say, oh, to take weight loss pills. Like no, that definitely like destroys your body more than anything.
Fucks your heart up. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. No,
that's what
it's just about moderations, dude. Moderations. And when you do dieting,
because one
moderation.
person told me that they do weight loss pills. I'm like, bro, it's not that hard to change your diet. Like if you're just taking a weight loss pill and then still cheating the diet, it's like you're not really doing anything. It doesn't kill people to eat vegetables and drink water and stuff
Yep.
like that. Like obviously, like everybody's gonna have like their cheat days a month or eating out, but that's like I only have like maybe like 2 cheat days a month.
Mm.
I've been so like determined just to be at where I'm at like at weight wise because like I don't like when I was at two like when I found out I was like 224 221 I was
Mhm.
like I can't do this like I don't like being this weight.
Yeah.
So when I started eating vegetables and stuff like that, and then I found out like 3 weeks ago that I was 205. Everybody's like, oh, that means you can start eating fast food. And I was like, no, I'm trying to stay consistent.
Yeah.
I like to have my body used to all the vegetables and everything.
Right. No, that's good, man. That's good. Keep up with it, man. Scott, I was taking B12, and my B12 level was at 2,000. So my doctor told me to
Yeah,
stop taking it.
B12,
Yeah.
your body should be taking that much B12.
Right. No, I mean, just stick with the basic multivitamin. Um, I'll do fish oil, not every day, but every other day. So
Yeah, fish oil is like the one that helps like with your like skin and everything.
your skin, it helps your eyesight. Uh, yeah. So, but they say not to take one every day. It's like every other day. Take a fish oil.
I only took fish oil when I was when I hit puberty, and, like I started getting like a huge outbreak. And somebody
Mm.
like to like take more like fish oil pills at least like once every like 2 days,
Yeah.
and I got rid of my acne like not even like a month later.
Right. Oh, that's good, man. B12 helps me remember what I went into the kitchen for. Okay, yeah, helps your brain as well. So it's brain food if you think about it. Oh man. Well, dude, this was an interesting episode of Have at It. We talked about how bad our teams are, and we talked about dieting. So, man, this is what Have at It should be. Just have at it with any topic. And we'll read one more comment from Mr. Thaler. He says, I take probiotics, so I'm not full of shit. Oh, that is very clever of you, Mr. Thaler. Nice little clever comment there. I might even star that one. So, with that being said, Alec, any chance the Bucks win? this weekend?
If the football gods want it.
But do the Bucks want it? That's the question.
Oh, that's the question. You got to take up with them. Like, I don't even know anymore.
Okay.
Our history with rookie quarterbacks are never good.
Oh, that's true. Yes, that is very true. So, well,
we turn rookie quarterbacks into Peyton Manning in his prime.
Well, we did make C.J. Stroud look pretty good last week, but even with a lot of offensive linemen of his out,
We made him break the rookie record of most passing yards in a game.
Yeah, he had like 470 something yards.
Yeah, he's on my fantasy team. Enjoyed every single bit of that. I was like, oh, I was like, CJ Stroud gets the Bucks. Oh, he's definitely gonna put up like 35 fantasy points for me.
Well,
put up like 40 something.
That's a win-win for you then. So.
Well, I still lost that week anyways because my check my lineup. I mean, I'm already gonna lose this week because I realized the Chiefs were on a bye week. I didn't replace my tight end, and Kelsey was my tight end. So, and then last week I lost. If I would have swapped out ETN on time, I probably would have won, but I had nobody to replace him with, so the waiver wire wasn't good for me. And the other running back I had was on an injury.
Gotcha.
I was like, I went there with no expectations anyway, so I was like I don't even know who these people are anyways. It's a random league on ESPN, so I was like, these people don't even know who the fuck I am.
Well, you're Alec 863, so yeah.
Well, shit, my name's not even. I don't have my name on my fantasy team, so they don't even know who. Like, I have a random ass name that they've never even heard of.
Okay. Well, we'll keep that a secret outside of the fantasy football world. But with that being said, everybody, we are going to take off. But this was a very good episode. Alec, thank you for tuning in tonight. Appreciate it, man. Giving us the dieting tips and your positivity on the Bucks outlook for the rest of the season, man. So, man, good to have you on, man. Do you want to promote yourself or anything before we go?
Oh, I'm good. I better be going in the MIA mode starting next week. Back to that ship life.
All right. Well, have fun on ship life, and we will see you soon, my friend.
All right. Appreciate it.
All right, man. Take care. Have a good night. All right. All right, everybody. Well, with that being said, we are going to take off, but this was a very good episode. I want to thank everybody for watching tonight. Thank Mr. Schomburg for coming on, and for everybody in the comments section. Appreciate it. And we will be back next time right here for Have At It with myself, Ben Cornett. And you can follow me on X at BennyBoys702. And if you're on Instagram, I'm at Ben702 forever. And you're watching this also on my YouTube channel at Ben Cornett 9015. So, and on Facebook on the Ben Zone. So, with that being said, everybody, and once again, thanks to the men and women out there, the veterans who served our country, and the people who are still serving our country. So, we salute you each and every single day. With that being said, I am taking off, but enjoy your weekend, everybody, and we will see you next time right here on Have At It. Myself, Ben Cornett. Take care, everybody.